Good morning. It is about 10:30 and I'm leaving to go shopping for Gabrielle's birthday party, which is tomorrow. And I left the kids, the little ones, at home with Jeff. Gwen has a cold. Gretchen is at home like normal. But as you can tell, I am in our Suburban and I shouldn't be. And I am so upset because the last couple days have been an absolute nightmare. We bought a new car, which is supposed to be exciting. It's beautiful. It's a 2015 Yukon XL, and it was supposed to be for work. So we have been calling around trying to get it added onto our insurance, and we found out we have to get a corporate insurance policy, basically, which is fine. That's not a big deal. But we've had like the biggest headache with it, and I guess it all comes down to 3 years ago in January, we always have weird stuff happen to us. We had these like freak car accidents, but it wasn't even like, they were very minor. Basically, one of them, I was on my way to a doctor appointment. I was pregnant with Gretchen, and I was driving down a road that is like no stop signs, no stoplights. Like I think like the speed limit's like 45 miles per hour. And basically a city street. And so what happened is I'm driving and there's not a lot of traffic. There's like, maybe a couple other cars on the road. There's like this little tiny like car in front of me, like, it looked like it had already been in like 18 car accidents, which we found out later it had been. But, the whole thing was, so I'm driving down the road. I've got, one of the girls in the car, Graceland in the car, I think. And I'm going to the doctor, and all of a sudden this lady in front of me slams on her brakes for no reason, like literally like in a 45, no stop sign, no stoplight, nothing darted in front of her. And she's in this little car that stops like this, and I'm in a Suburban that does not stop like this. So I bumped her. I mean, I stopped. It was almost stopped. It was really like not a big impact or anything, but basically like my front bumper had like a minor dent on it, and her back bumper had minor dent. You couldn't even tell what was from that accident though, because of the fact that her car was such a piece already and clearly had been in multiple car accidents. So I was upset because not only was it a new car at the time, it was the Suburban, but it was also like, I was in the car, I was pregnant. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, why? Like, this is not what I need right now. I don't need to be like pregnant and then like get in a car accident. Like, I was freaking out. Not that it wasn't even a big deal really, but still I was just kind of paranoid. And so I get in my car and I was like really upset. And this girl gets out of her car and I don't know what her deal was. She was on something or drinking or what. I don't know what her deal was. She smelled like marijuana. She gets out of her car and she goes, oh my gosh, my neck hurts. Yeah, for real. Like, and I'm pregnant. I'm like 6 months pregnant, and I'm thinking, are you crazy? Like, that was like the stupidest fender bender in the world. Like, we're going like 3 miles per hour. And why did you slam on your brakes for no reason in the middle of the street? Like, what is going on? Like, that was such a random thing for you to do. And she didn't even have any answers. Like, she was just like, oh, well, I know I'm going to go to the doctor and, let's exchange insurance information. So I was on my way to the doctor. So I was like, I'm not going to talk to you. Like, exchanged insurance information and then left. I called my insurance after my doctor's appointment and like reported the accident and kind of told them what happened. And that was like all I heard from them for that day. Basically, 2 weeks later, the insurance calls me. Like, they'd already like paid to fix my car, but they told me that they were going to deny her claim to fix her car. And also like a med pay claim, because they found out that this girl had like open inquiries, or not inquiries, but she actually happened to have like lawsuits or like insurance claims against other people at that same insurance company at the same time for the same reason. Like, probably shouldn't have hit somebody else that had insurance. Like, had I had like Farmers or something, it wouldn't have happened. But because it was the same insurance company, like it was in their database that she was making a claim against one of their people. And so they did like some internal investigation, and we had to talk to some people about that. And anyway, it ended up being, it was still an accident. So it is like, does show up when you pull like the insurance, like claims history, but it was like unresolved. Like, they didn't pay anything out for it. Ironically, the very next day, so like we actually were on our way back from dropping off the Suburban at the auto body shop to get the front bumper fixed. I'm driving home. I've got the little ones in the car, and I actually, it took me by surprise. I was driving, and out of the middle of nowhere, like something hit the side of my car. Like, it wasn't a car. It wasn't, I didn't see anything. I didn't see a car. I didn't see an animal. I didn't see anything. But it basically hit the side of my car with such force. Because I was in a little car. I was in we had a Hyundai Santa Fe. So, hit the side of my car with such force that, thank God I was like in the far right lane, because it pushed my car over into this, like, off the road. So, I was so freaked out. Like, my windshield's cracked. My side windows are cracked. I didn't know what happened. Like, I basically stopped the car, and I'm looking all around, and there's no car, there's no animal, there's no nothing. Like, I don't know what happened. Like, it was the freakiest thing ever. So I turn around, the kids are fine. I get out of the car, and I'm looking at the car, and I'm like, oh my God, like, what happened? Like, the whole side of my car, the panel's dented, my windshield's cracked, my side window's cracked. You know, something had hit me from the side, basically. And as I'm going out, like, and surveying the damage on our car, this lady, who I guess had seen it, pulls up in her car behind mine, and she gets out and she goes, oh my God, are you okay? And I'm like, well, yeah, we're good. I'm just trying to figure out what happened. Like, I didn't see anything. And she said, it was a huge deer. It's like, oh my God, like, we don't live in an area where there's deer, but apparently by the fire station, there was a deer, and it blindly ran across the road. And it's one thing, like you hit a deer, you know, like, you can always call your insurance and be like, man, I hit a deer, like, it jumped right out in front of me. This deer literally ran into the side of my vehicle. And then she said it, like, was startled and then jumped over my car and then took off in the other direction. So that's why I didn't see it. So thank God she was there, because she was a witness, because it was like the very next day after I'd already reported this other insurance claim on our other car. So I had to call insurance again and basically tell them, yeah, so I was on my way back from the auto body shop, and I got hit by a deer. And the guy's like, oh, okay, ma'am, so you hit a deer. And I was like, not exactly. I was like, the deer actually hit me. And he did not understand what I was talking about. But yeah, I basically had to show him pictures that the deer hit the side of my car. And once they saw the pictures, they were like, oh my gosh, this is crazy. So horrible luck. But basically how that applies to today is that we bought this new car for work, and the insurance company won't insure it because they're telling me that we have too many claims within 3 years on our driving history, which is silly because we already have cars that are insured. And both of those accidents, like, it was not an at-fault accident, but they're basically saying that they won't insure it because it's we're like considered a high risk insured person or something. So the whole thing is like bogus. So now I am trying to call around. I've called like 8 people trying to figure out where we can get insurance. So I can't even drive my car. I got this beautiful new car. I can't even drive it. And I'm just so frustrated because I was not anticipating that to be an issue at all. So they said that in January it will fall off, like, because it will have been the right amount of time, like 3 years or something. So in January, I guess I can get them all on the same insurance policy and it won't be a big deal. But in the meantime, I have to try to find some like corporate insurer that will insure what they consider to be like a high risk person for a couple months. So I don't know what that's going to cost. I am just super frustrated. I just want to get the car insured so I can drive it because it's really nice. And obviously, like, it's a work car. I want to be able to use it for work. So I don't know. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But I just thought I'd share. It was like kind of a freak random story with these accidents we had, and just super frustrating to have to deal with that now. Like, really, like that's when it's going to come back to bite me, that I bought a brand new car and you guys don't want to insure it because I got hit by a deer. Like, that's something I was at fault for. Anyway. All right. Well, thanks for listening to my rants. If you were even mildly entertained by this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you're not subscribed to our channel, we're pretty awesome. You should subscribe to us. But yeah, I'll see you guys all next time. All right. Bye.